welcome back. One lucky ISU student is getting a big surprise this week, a dorm room makeover, just like on those home improvement shows. And just like the one on TV, this makeover has a host, and she's Claire Berger, and she joins us today as our special guest. And Claire, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, it's so exciting because I was on TV 10 when I was a college student here, so you have much better equipment, and you seem to know what you're doing a lot better than we did, so I'll tell you that.
Well, thank you. Now, this is what, your fourth year doing this?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how this process works. How do you select the student?
Illinois State University brings Dream Dorm Doover to campus and mounts a fantastic contest online where at the beginning of the semester, students can start sending in digi-photos or little short videos and fill out an application. We have a student committee that reviews all the applicants and narrows it down to about 3 or 4, and together with Residence Life, we pick the winner. So we're very excited about it this year.
Okay, now talk to me a little bit about the design. Do you work alone or do you have a team of people that helps you out?
Well, most schools actually I do work alone, but I'm very fortunate at Illinois State to have some interior design students helping me. I have a pretty good idea about what I want to do. I've spent a little time talking to the winner, really want to incorporate what the winner likes and doesn't like, and really cater to their taste, not mine. And then on Friday, the design student will help me execute the vision.
And so pretty much you pick your design off of what the student likes. How do you go about doing that?
It's really what they need, and we follow Residence Life, rules to the letter. We're not putting in skylights and hot tubs, and it's not like that. It's really purchase and place, things that the student can take from year to year to whatever residence they end up in. And a lot of Dream Dorm winners have told me a lot of the things that they've won have gone on to their first apartments out of college.
Right, because you only have so much space in those dorms.
Right.
No hot tubs allowed.
No hot tubs. Sorry.
Well, not only are you an ISU alum, but like you were saying earlier, you were a TV 10 alum. And we're always happy to have you guys come back. And can you tell me a little bit about what your TV 10 experience was like?
Well, I was actually a theater major, and I just realized I had to get in front of the camera before I graduated because I knew if I was lucky, my first job would be maybe, selling toilet paper, so on a commercial. So I had to really have on-camera experience. So I started a kind of an artist in residence program, bringing theater majors over to the TV department, and my first job was doing weather, and never really learned all 50 states. I'm embarrassed to say. We had to point to a map. We didn't have fancy green stuff going on here, so it was really, really fun, and I'm still friends with a lot of the people that I work with at TV 10, and I actually even married one of them, so it was a very happy time for me.
So starting at TV 10, where has the career taken you?
I moved right from Illinois State to Chicago and was very fortunate to kind of hit the ground running there. I worked in radio for many years. Then I joined Second City and really launched my career as a comedian. And I toured all over the world doing stand-up and moved to Los Angeles in 1984. Worked as a TV warm-up on shows like Friends and Seinfeld and Murphy Brown and Cheers and just so many different shows while I raised my kids. And once they were grown, I started working back on the road again with HGTV, hosting a series for them. And in the meantime, I've written a book about comedy and worked in the corporate market doing humor consulting for businesses and colleges. And then Dream Dorm Doover happened because, the nature of comedy is that you have to constantly be reinventing. My daughter was getting ready to go to college, and I thought, I could incorporate comedy and the HGTV and the best job I ever had, which is being a mom, all into one, and get my daughter off the ground.
Oh, wow, what an exciting career. Lots of adventure, it sounds like. Again, thanks so much, Claire, for being here. And remember that the big reveal for the Dream Dorm Do-Over will be this Friday night at 6 o'clock in the Prairie Room of the Bone Student Center. And there is still so much more to come on TV 10, including a 100-point performance from the Redbird women's basketball team. Kyle has that and more in your sports.